Saturday, 4:15. You know what we got? We got some Saturday afternoon football. Yes, the NFL is doing that where now they start putting games on Saturdays. Two today. First one, we have the Bills going 2 Mile High to take on the Broncos. Here's my analysis of this. The Bills should win this game. The Bills should win this game rather easily. If we get second half Josh Allen from last week, shouldn't be a contest. The thing that the Broncos need to hold their hat on is that Drew Lock finally, for once this year, looked good last week against the Panthers, a team that will play later on Saturday night. Drew Lock, on the season, has 13 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Drew Lock, last week, threw 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I was pretty good at math in high school. If you do the math on that, prior to last week, Drew Lock had 9 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Not great for a guy who you think or you hope is potentially your franchise quarterback. I think at this point, John Elway should think about looking for a new quarterback in the offseason. The Bills, Josh Allen, looked like Drew Lock of this year in the first half of last week's game. Second half, he looked like Josh Allen of this year. Stud, potential future MVP. If that guy shows up, Broncos don't have a chance. If that guy shows up for the rest of the year, Bills can make some noise in the playoffs. The thing that scares me about the Bills right now at this point, I'll be honest, is the fact that they do not have a great running game, or any running game at this point, and they need to right that ship. So hopefully they get someone involved, Zach Moss, Singletary, anyone involved. Stephon Diggs, still a stud. Get the hell out of here, pal. Stephon Diggs is a stud. Josh Allen is a stud. And they need this game because they're trying to chase down the Steelers, who they beat last week, for the 2 seed. So that way they could have home field in any potential AFC playoff matchup, except for if they play the Chiefs, who will most likely get the 1 seed, although they have to play the Saints this week. The Bills just need the Steelers to lose one of their last 3 games, because obviously by beating them last week, they have the head-to-head. The Bills are super impressive. The closer we get to playoff time, the more I think they could be the team, if any team, and I'm going to say this, I don't think the Chiefs are going to get beat, but if any team can beat them, I think it would be them, just because I think Josh Allen on any given night could match what Patrick Mahomes is going to do. But it all is for naught if they can't win this game, because you don't want to get into a situation where you have the Dolphins, you still have to play the Dolphins, and they could still win the division. You don't want to get into that situation. So the Bills need to take care of business here in Mile High. Hopefully they play bad Drew Lock. If you're a Bills fan, you're hoping that not Drew Lock from last week shows up, but like the Drew Lock from the rest of the year who kind of stinks. You hope he shows up. But if Drew Lock, good Drew Lock from last week shows up, this could be a game. This could be a game. It's the first Saturday afternoon football game of the year for the NFL. Could be a good one depending on what Drew Lock shows up, but I think garbage Drew Lock's going to show up. Bills Mafia going to be able to celebrate, going to be able to just enjoy Sunday. Watch teams like the Dolphins potentially lose. Maybe lock up an AFC East Division title after you get this win on Saturday. You lead the pack. Bills win. That's what I got.